Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is Cooldown, the second recording for Yek Audio. In Yek Audio, the only thing you see is a black screen, and that's kind of the whole point. You're not going to be able to see anything. So you're just going to listen to me talk about things and whatnot. So, Cooldown. You may be asking, why did I call it that? Well, I called it that because it is about time we talk about ways to relax, or calm down, or try to at least uh just try to be a little bit more just try to not be in a really bad mood. So some things you can do is listen to music, talk to your friends, or breathing. Breathing techniques is another thing you can do. Now, usually a lot of things you would say they don't work. They do. Maybe you're just too stressed or too not in the mood to do things like that. But don't worry. It's not like a day is going to be simple, right? I mean, there's times where things are simple and whatnot. So here I am just. I can give you an example of there was actually this one time where I was not okay mentally. And I'm not saying it's like straight up insanity, it's just times where my imagination goes really far. So, an example is the fact that I've had to breathe in or and breathe out, sometimes even close my mind a little bit because the thing is I just don't understand why I just started thinking about things. Now, for those who don't know me, I'm just a fella who likes to sometimes take reality and fiction and twist it together. But there's times where I have to cool down myself because if I don't do it, I'm probably gonna break my head. And I'm sometimes not even joking. It's painful to think about all these things that go on in life. To lose friends, to lose people. Sitting alone in a room is not fun. Wasting hours and time is not fun. Do you think it's fun to lose? But sometimes it's also just how life is. But that's just reality sometimes. You can't really blame reality because your actions are your actions and people's actions are someone else's action. Yeah, people's action are people's actions. So if you ever feel upset because someone treated you badly, just know that's their problem for doing that because it's still very messed up. But still, if there's times where you have to relax, go look for people who you like being around. That's another thing you can do. Or try reading a book or something. I mean, if those options don't seem that nice to you, then I really don't know what to tell you, cited that fact. But, I mean, I can't really think that much for cooldown anyways, but. Ooh, other examples I can take. What about times where you are burning? Not literally burning, but more like your body temperature is too high. Well, drink water. That's not the only solution for you people. I mean, if you're too cool, then you can try drinking tea. Depending if your tea is hot or whatnot. I don't actually know if cold tea is a thing. Is cold tea a thing? I wouldn't know. I'm not gonna look that up right now, but eventually, if I look it up, then I'll probably know that. And for any of my friends watching this, why are you watching this? No, really. Sometimes I just ask myself, what is it that you find so interesting about this sometimes? I'm kidding, I'm kidding. So, yeah, there's just these times where I just do these little random things. Back then, I used to mention stories and things. I'm pretty sure I still have a public playlist for that, even though I haven't done anything for that. Those are gonna be more like fictional things. Here I am just talking about really random things and being honest. No secrets here, no secrets there. Don't worry about it. Not like I'm gonna put a secret YouTube link or something. uh, yes, there actually will be one. It's split into two sections. Not gonna tell you when, what size, or that stuff where it's gonna be placed, but yes, they'll be there somewhere, and that's up to you to figure it out. there's no real secrets. It's more like little short fictional stories, links that go towards short little fictional stories, which relate to my imagination. But at the end of the day, I still have to breathe because if I don't, how will I cool down from all the time I break my head? I mean, imagination can go pretty far. You still want to cool down and not overcomplicate yourself. So hold on to your head, ladies and gentlemen. It's another day. I am Yek, and hopefully you could cool down. Cause actually, I shouldn't even be saying it because winter's coming up by the time I'm recording this. If you're just too cold, then just drink something hot. Then I couldn't come up with better ideas. I'm sorry. So good night, because I'm literally recording this at 9 p.m. So good night, good morning, good afternoon. I'm Yek, and see you next time in another Yek audio or ow, something. I accidentally hit my keyboard. What the hell? I don't. Okay, my bad. I'm sorry. I don't mean that's just I moved my left hand and okay. I'm sorry. That's just me being goofy. Bye bye now, ladies and gentlemen. See you some other time. And if my friends are watching this and you've made it to the final point, like few minutes of this video, how are you doing? And yes, you can just answer that to the video. Do not actually DM me how you're doing because part of the time I either don't reply or I don't message you first. I literally have an issue with messaging people sometimes, so yeah, making life hard on myself. Okay. Good night, good morning, and good afternoon. Bye bye.